Welcome to the 13th day of the 21-day data challenge by Lighthouse Labs. Fair warning, this video contains a solution to the challenge for today, so please attempt the problem before continuing on. Reference this video if you get stuck or want to see an alternative way to tackle the problem. And with that said, on to the day 13 challenge. Let's go ahead and load up today's challenge. In today's challenge, Dot is invited over to their neighbor's house and wants to bring over a quality wine. We're going to be taking a look at a wine spreadsheet with a whole bunch of different attributes about wine and selecting a wine that is best. To make this selection, we're going to be answering two questions. Which wines had a quality of 8 or higher and a residual sugar level above 5? And how many wines in total had a quality of 8 and 7 and a citric acid level below 0.4? The necessary panda lines are here, importing pandas and reading in our spreadsheet to a data frame, and the challenge tells us to use the sort function and the pandas filter function to answer our question. We'll take the quality field and only include results that have a quality of greater to or equal than 8. We'll apply that filter and take a look at our results. Here we see only quality of 8 is included. To further narrow this down with the residual sugar level, we'll apply a similar filter and check to see if it's above 5. Go ahead and run this again, and we can see we're given two different wines, number 278 and 455. Scrolling down to the answer, 278 and 455 is a valid choice. Let's go ahead and analyze this a little bit further. So the thing I want to note about filtering data frames is that we end up replacing the initial spreadsheet. Now if we wanted to answer question number 2, our spreadsheet is now too narrow for us to be able to perform that operation. So this is where sorting can be less destructive to our data. Alternatively, we could have just set this analysis to a different variable altogether. Let's go ahead and remove these lines and solve it with a sort. We'll scroll up to the tutorial and take the sort example and paste it down here. Instead of using df, set it to the wine underscore df, and we'll sort it by quality, and we'll also sort it by the residual sugar level. You'd like to see these results descending, so we'll set ascending to false and run this. You can see in this analysis that all results are included. It's now sorted in the way that we need to analyze it. First by quality at the very top, and then by residual sugar. Answering the question, which wines had a quality of 8 or higher and a residual sugar level above 5, looking at this data set in its sorted state, all these top rows have quality of 8 or higher, but only the top 2 have a residual sugar level of greater than 5, 278 and 455. Going down, 278 and 455 confirms our analysis. Now let's move on to answer question number 2. How many wines in total had a quality of 8 and 7 and a citric acid level below 0.4? As we can see, with this limited view that we have, there's possibly more than just 5 wines with quality of 8. So we need to think critically of how we can answer this question. Let's try sorting it by the citric acid level and check for wines below 0.4. We'll copy this sort by function up here, and we'll sort it first by the citric acid, then by the quality in descending order. Let's go ahead and run this. We can see by the result, it doesn't quite get us where we need. This is where filtering might be a better tool for these types of analysis. Let's go ahead and use filtering to answer this question. We'll remove this line and filter the data frame with wines that have a citric acid level below 0.4. Let's go ahead and take a look at the data frame, and you can see that it only includes wines with citric acid less than 0.4. Let's further narrow this down by only including wines with quality of greater than or equal to 7. And taking a look at our results, we see that there are a total of 105 rows or 105 wines that fit our analysis. Let's scroll down to check this answer, and we can see down here question 2 with 105 wines and question 1 answering with 278 and wine 455 is the correct answer. So let's go ahead and submit this to confirm, and there we have it. I hope you got some value out of this day 13 video of the 21-day data challenge by Lighthouse Labs. I'll be back tomorrow with another video covering the day 14 challenge. See you then.